welcome back. Today we are joined by Alexa McCalmont from the stunning Mount Falcon Hotel. The Mount Falcon Hotel is situated on the west of Ireland's stunningly spectacular rugged coastline, and it's situated in the heart of the wild Atlantic Way. So hello Alexa, thanks so much for joining us today.
Hello.
It's so cool because you're actually speaking to us now from the wedding suite at the hotel.
Yes, yeah. I thought I would make the most of being able to sit in here myself while I could.
Yeah.
So I got first dibs on it this morning.
Oh, amazing. It looks absolutely stunning from what I can see already. So I'm really excited to talk to you about your fantastic venue and what services you offer, and later on we'll get into some real specifics. So to start off with, can you tell us a bit about your business and what services do you offer?
There's lots to talk about. So I suppose as a venue, we offer quite a lot. So we are based on a 100-acre estate. So we would have lots and lots of on-site activities for people to do when they're here. We would kind of specialise in a more destination-orientated wedding where couples will be travelling to us to spend the entire weekend. Mm-hmm. So while they're here, they can choose to have some more casual dining. We have a 2 Rosette kitchen restaurant as well, which will have a fine dining menu. Then we have fishing on the Moy, we have lake fishing, we have falconry, so we have an aviary on site with hawks, owls and falcons.
Wow.
We have clay pigeon shooting. We have lots of lovely little walkways. We have a driving range. And we have an Elema spa. So we have lots and lots for people to do while they're here for the weekend.
That is so much. That is amazing. Wow. So
I'm trying to remember everything. I was like, I'm going to miss something.
You must be like, oh my God. Listen, when I've been like researching you guys, I was just literally like, the activities never end. Yeah.
And they've grown this year. So
really, yeah. So it seems to be really something for everyone when they come to stay, from like outdoor activities to beautiful food and the spa. Yeah. Amazing. Yes. This is incredible. What should a couple consider when choosing their wedding venue, do you think?
Well, for me, I think there is 2 really important things to consider when choosing your venue. One of them is the location. Mm-hmm. So for us, we work quite well for people because we're close to an airport and we have loads of on-site accommodation. So if we do have a wedding that's traveling overseas, if they're coming from the UK or America, it's somewhere that all of their guests can stay together. Yeah. That they don't have to be organising buses and taxis to bring them to the ceremony, to bring them back to the reception. And also, you know, the journey, if they are having a church wedding, that it's not too long of a journey for people who are travelling already to kind of go back and forth from the venue to the church, if that's what the couple are doing. And the second most important thing, I think, for me, is your relationship with your coordinator. Yes. So for me, you know, these are people who you are trusting with one of the biggest days of your life. Yeah. So it's important that you're able to and comfortable communicating exactly what you want and what you need and what your expectations are, and to feel confident that that person is going to deliver it for you. It just removes so much of that stress and worrying. Once you're at ease with the coordinator, you're quite happy to kind of...
With the coordinator.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And do you think that's something that you can suss out quite early on as well when you're sort of meeting your coordinator? Like whether you gel over the phone or...
Yeah, absolutely. I think even sometimes from the time of the first email or two, but definitely from the first phone call, you can get a good feel for the person that you're dealing with. And even just things like how quickly they have responded to you, how flexible they are with the times. So for us, we might have couples who are overseas. I have to extend my time to accommodate those calls later in the evening. Are you going to make calls at the weekend? Can you accommodate a viewing at the weekend?
Yeah.
So those kind of things will give you a good indication of what you can expect going forward with the planning.
What advice do you have for couples to experience the perfect wedding?
So I think really, again, it kind of varies from couple to couple, but I think that the best advice that I can give any couple is that it is your day, and make sure that you do things, for you. You're inviting your guests. A lot of people spend a lot of time being stressed and concerned about their guests and their guest wants and and that's all really important. But at the end of the day, it is your wedding day. And you should have the day that you want, and so don't get sidetracked with trying to please everybody, because you just can't really do that. So that would be my first bit of advice. Plan the day that you want, and really go for it. If there's things that you particularly want, don't worry about everybody else. It's your wedding day. It's special to you. And the second thing that I would advise is to have really good communication with your other suppliers. And if you need your coordinator to kind of help you with that, don't be afraid to ask. So make sure that you talk through a plan of your day with all of them and have them prepared from the beginning, so that on the day they all understand what your wants are, what your expectation of the day is, and how much time you want to allocate to different things. For some couples, photos are really important. To other couples, they would prefer to spend the time with their guest. So, have a chat with your photographer and your videographer and say, I want to spend X amount of time and that's it. Or I want to spend a bit more. Don't be afraid to vocalize exactly what you want from your day, and do it in advance so that they know what to expect and how to plan their day, so that they're not intruding on your other plans.
That is really great advice, actually. It's kind of almost schedule in those things at times, so then you can. Yeah.
But I feel like the more open a couple can be about their wants and their expectations, the easier it is for any kind of venue or supplier to give them what they need. So, don't be afraid to vocalize what you want, because we can't give you what you want if you don't tell us.
So communication.
Absolutely. Yeah.